In this video, I'm going to talk about how our sense of smell contributes to our emotions and can actually help us meditate, can help us with energy levels, can help us feel more alive in life. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Sit tight. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Jen. I help people reinvent their reality. We're going to talk about smell today. Smell. My nose is a little clogged, but why is smell so important, right? We usually, when we think of the senses, we think of smell. We like certain fragrances around us, but usually it's we think of our sight and hearing. But smell is just as important, if not more important, because our sense of smell, it's linked to our limbic system. So that's associated with our memories, our emotions. So we all know, or we all have favorite smells from like when we were a kid, say the smell of our mother's meatloaf, or the smell of like cookies baking in the background, or the smell of, I don't know why, I love the smell of gasoline. I know other people do too. And then we have, certain things turn us off. So the smell of garbage, the smell of a skunk. Why is that? Why do some smells we absolutely love, and then other ones we, put up our nose and we're like, oh, get it away from me, right? Think of animals, right? Animals, they smell something, but they don't view it as good or bad, right? So like the smell of poop or something for a dog. A lot of dogs, they might even eat their own stuff. And they're not like, ew, oh my God, like we are as humans. Because as humans, we form this connection, okay? We connect the smell to something in our memory or some sort of emotion to it. So we all know that, okay, the smell of garbage is we can almost picture it, right, in our mind. When we smell something rotten like that, we picture like rotten food in the garbage. We picture a lot of times like pollution or something like that. It forms this image of something very negative in our brains. So smell can be a powerful tool that you can use to not only increase your energy, but to increase your connection if you're meditating. I use things like essential oils all the time to help me just connect, to ground me. Can really help relaxation. So something like lavender at night can be very relaxing, whereas something like a peppermint could be more stimulating, right? Stimulating for the system. Everything that we smell in this world is tied to something from our memory. So, the smell of gasoline I could love because I don't know why. When I was a kid, I liked it, or I associate it with something from my childhood that's positive. But maybe you hate it because you associate it with, I don't know, something blowing up or something very negative, or a movie you saw or something like that from your childhood. The other thing is that you can actually train yourself to have a heightened sense of smell. So it's like a muscle. It's like a muscle, but you're not, your nose isn't lifting weights or anything, obviously. You can, the more you pay attention to what you are actually taking in, what you're smelling. When you go outside, what do you smell? Just as you can train your eyesight, and you can actually improve your eyesight by doing different exercises, you can train the other senses of your body. You can train your sense of smell. Also, sometimes if the smell is too strong, where something like a fragrant perfume or something, a flowery smell, could be nice to some people. I don't love the smell, but to a lot of women it's a nice, pleasant scent, right? But if somebody were to douse on the perfume, and you've all witnessed this, you've all known like the old ladies who you can smell from like 3 miles away, or the guys who put on way too much cologne and just like choke you to death, it can become offensive at that point. So then your brain might pick up on that, and then in the future, whenever you smell that same fragrance, even if it's not as powerful, as strong as it was, you might be offended by it. You might be like, oh, gross, and you want to choke. You want to choke and run away or run to the other door. Like for me, when I long time ago, I used to wear perfume. Then I switched over. Then I stopped wearing perfume completely, and I started. I wear like some essential oils once in a while. I'll put on my skin, things like that. And at first, like I thought I smelled like a hippie. Like I didn't really love it. But over time, I got used to it, and now it's just like other people. You smell like a hippie, you know. Certain, my brother says that with certain things that I might put on that have like patchouli in them or whatever. But I don't wear them all the time. Once in a while, but I've gotten used to them. But now the smell of somebody's perfume or the smell of like a cologne feels very chemical to me. It feels very artificial to me. So my senses have changed in my brain. You know, the way that I perceive the sense, or the way my brain perceives the scent. So I used to like the smell of like a little bit of perfume on me, and now no way, I will choke with the smell, or anybody around me who's wearing like a really strong scent or something like that. So it's very interesting when you think about it. Certain foods, you know, some things, I don't like the smell of fish. Other people love fish. I don't know. But just gives you something to think about. So, you know, don't just think that most of what you're experiencing is coming through your sight, through your you know, ears, but also your nose. Pay attention to your nose. Don't clog this little guy up. You need it. You need it to process things. You need it to, the more you can enhance it, and the more you can go about your life and be able to assimilate things better and stuff like that. So just my 2 cents for today. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you on tomorrow's video. Peace.